Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to go over your secret power in numerology. So a secret power, what that means, guys, is everybody has unfair advantages when you look at your numerological chart, but it's up to you to figure out what those specific advantages actually are. And what I mean by that is a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, this guy's really good at this. It's like he didn't even train for it. Or this person went viral. It's like they barely tried. They posted a few videos and they just went viral. And you're not realizing that it's in their numeric code why these things are happening. But what the real question you should be asking is, what is the unfair advantage that you have as a person? Like, what do you actually have that's going to be a secret power to yourself? And there's two separate positions that will tell you what your secret power is. And believe it or not, it's not your life path number at all. Your life path number, to start off with as a premise, is just a number that's going to give you its traits through challenges, tribulations, and different sets of obstacles that are going to be viewed as learning experiences from a mature mind. So like if you're a life path 3, you're probably like, oh, I should be famous already, I should be social media, da, da, da. Somewhat, yeah. But you have to learn the lessons along the way to get to that status, right? So the same thing goes like a life path 8, they have to learn about money. A 6 has to learn about family. A 5 has to learn about freedom and the abuse of freedom and then restrictions. 1 has to learn about leadership, and they have to learn to be led first, be a good follower. And it keeps going. Right? The more important number, what's funny that you should be looking at when it comes to like your actual peculiar abilities, is your birth number. Especially if you have a compound number, you got a few secret powers. So when you look at your birth number, what it tells you about is your innate mental abilities, right? So certain mental traits that you naturally have, things that you're naturally good at. So like for instance, if somebody's a birth number 1, being born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, 28th, the people born the 1st, like the 1 itself, are very, very, they can be self-centered, but they can be very self-confident, very self-assured. That makes you very good for entrepreneurship because you don't even realize that you have nerves of steel in comparison to other people. Same thing goes with somebody born the 10th. They can win the lottery very easily. Meaning like if you're born the 10th, you're somebody who can just roll dice, you can go casino, you can get lottery tickets, you can just win very easily because you have that wheel of fortune sort of symbolism to you. People born the 19th, they have a peculiar ability to be commanding. They're the most intimidating version of the 1. So they have an intimidating personality. People born the 28th can get money the fastest. All right. So next was number 2. If you're born the 2nd directly, born being just number 2, you were born like January 2nd, November 2nd, May 2nd, whatever. You're pretty much psychic, meaning you can dream things that will happen the very following day. You can preemptively know if somebody's pregnant or not. There's a lot of different random psychic clairvoyant abilities that you have. It's up to you just to sort of like tap into that and then see if you want to extrapolate that into a career, because you can use that unfair intuition and go into things like the medical field and dominate completely. If you're born the 11th, you can get famous extremely easily. People born the 11th get famous Aiden Ross style, Conor McGregor style, like that, done, boom. Meaning if you're born the 11th, even if you're a life path 7, life path 6, life path 3, life path 5, 8, whatever, if you are born on the 11th, you have master number powers, meaning special abilities. When you go to try something, you get a lot of viewership very quickly. You command a lot of respect very easily. Your mentality is just all charm and charisma. Even if you don't realize it, it's just second nature to you. So people are naturally very much attracted to you. People born the 20th are very similar to the 2nd in the sense that they can be very psychic as well. But you guys have a very peculiar ability to be leaders as well, almost similar to the number 1. The number 20, very good for politics. You guys will shine in anywhere where there needs to be a team and then a leader of that team. You need to put yourself in the leadership position as you are a command number. If you're born the 29th, you guys do very well with martial arts, warfare, any sort of tactics when it comes to just debate and getting up on somebody else. Meaning like this is like they call this the evil version of the 11. People born the 11th are usually pretty nice. They could be arrogant too, like the Conor McGregors, those kind of guys out there. But then you also get the people born the 29th that are very, very hyper aggressive because the 2 and the 9. That 2 and 9 gives you a peculiar ability to be both psychic, but then have the warfare technique of the number 9 and the anger as well and the resilience to see things through. So that makes these people very, very dangerous. A lot of high-level lawyers are in that position and athletes as well. But you need to be in a situation where it's high stress and high competitiveness to really use your abilities to outshine other people naturally. Where other people sort of fold and don't know what to do, you guys are just like, yeah, it's whatever. For number 3, people born the 3rd, you guys have extremely powerful immune system and extremely robust body composition, meaning you guys can do sports or any sort of show business, entertainment industry very, very well. Anything from, like I said, sports, from basketball, soccer, bodybuilding, all those things falls in your ballpark easily. People born the 12th, politics falls in your ballpark easily. You have the 1 and the 2, so you have a commanding presence, then you have the diplomacy of the 2. Goes to the 3. This is the most famous version of the 3, is the 12. The 21st is good for politics because it's people first, because of the number 2, then the 1. Serves the people more so. People born the 21st have an easier time getting to the top than any other person born on a 3 compound. So whether you're born the 3rd, the 12th, or the 30th, people born the 21st actually get to high level ranks the fastest. Number 30 means you have a genius level IQ. Figure out what that's in and you're gone. Very easy. People born the 4th, if you're born directly on the 4th itself, your special ability is that you actually can put your body and mind through extreme strenuous stress and you don't care. You guys love it. You guys actually get more off of it. They said there's some people that will get heart attacks through stress and some people actually get healthier through it. The people that I feel like get healthier through stress are the people that are born the 4th for sure. You guys have a peculiar ability to just handle any sort of stress and just get through it. That can be used for any host of careers. More so what I'd say though is that you want to put yourself, if you're looking for like an unfair advantage, you want to put yourself in a situation where it's very high stress and other people have a chance to fold as well. So that way you can just be the person that's just like, nah, whatever, it's easy. People born the 13th, this is the highest wealth number for the number 4 is by far, wealthiest one. 1 and 3, the number 1, leadership. Number 3, you guys have a lot of group work, group think. You guys are able to command people very easily. With that 4 energy, it's the only 4 that I find that becomes a leader. Like, it's actually like, no, screw this. I'm not going to be the hardest worker. I'm not going to be employee of the month. I'm going to do my own thing. And number 13, people usually get money very fast as well. So make sure you stay on the right side of the law, because people that I know born the 13th are interesting to say the least. But you just want to make sure that you can use your resilience as a number 4 as your advantage, but also use that 1 and 3 energy to sort of not manipulate your environment, but put yourself in a leadership position in a place where people are just unsure what to do. Number 22, of course, that's mass number energy. Most famous version of the 4 by far. People born the 22nd are going to be famous for whatever it is that they do. They could be into culinary, cool, bodybuilding, cool. They could be into science, cool. It doesn't matter. Like, you guys get famous, it's double 2, so people naturally like you and gravitate towards you. Use that to your advantage. If you're low on money, get a sales job. People will like you. They'll buy anything from you. You have that magnetic energy to make people buy anything. Number 31, very good for overseas work when it comes to import-export, and then politics as well. Very easy stuff for you guys. Like 31, the special abilities is that social manipulation through the 3, leadership position of the 1, but you guys are more so creatives. Like, typically you guys will get famous for like being an author, an orator, something like that. Like, you guys are just in front of the camera, or you guys publish your work and that goes in front of the camera in some sort of way. Number 5, if you're born the 5th, you're just lucky. You know that. You know, I don't need to tell you. If you're born the 5th, I don't need to make a video about you guys. You guys know what's going on already. If you're born the 5th, you're very attractive. People naturally gravitate towards you very, very easily. And the way in which you guys speak, you can convince anybody of anything. Best orators, hands down. Number 14, very good with leadership. I would say fact-based communication does well for you guys on top of any sort of speculative marketing or sport betting. Very good, but I would say that this is the hardest working 5, and they need the largest lump sums of money to be saturated. Their appetite for money and for vices, everything is going to be the largest. What I'd say is, if you're born on the 14th, understand that you're going to get a lot of fast money in life. Invest it in the right place. You're going to naturally just get money sent to you. Like, I've never met somebody born the 14th that doesn't get fast money. Like, the girls I know, they're strippers. The guys I know, they do whatever. I'm not going to talk about that here. And they just they just get money, man. So like, if you're born the 14th, you're watching this, on a serious note, you don't have to do anything illegal to get money, but you're going to find that you just fatalistically, you're put into situations where like lump sums come to you. If you allow those lump sums to leave you without working for you, that's your own fault. You're, no disrespect, an idiot. So you need to make sure that you're actually putting that money in the right place and then making it grow, because you guys get money the fastest out of every birth number 1 to 31. Next one is number 23. Number 23 gets the most help from higher ups. It's the royal star of the lion when we say it from name, number, numerology, and Chaldean. But people born the 23rd tend to do very well in like music, sports, and I wouldn't really say entrepreneurship. 2 and 3 aren't the best for entrepreneurship. It's more so they're good if they're entrepreneurial because they're an athlete or something. If they go social media route, that's okay too, to a certain extent. But you guys have to work on the work ethic if you're going to do that. You're more so, your power is in your charm and in your charisma, very similar with the 11. So what you want to do is more put yourself in situations where you're around the people that can actually influence, make a difference in your life, and then just be yourself and they'll like you. In turn, they give you the job, give you a higher position, give you extra salary, whatever it is. Once you're around people, you can convince them to do whatever you want. You guys know how it goes already. Number 6, people born the 6, interesting one. You guys are going to get thrown off by this one. A person born the 6 can heal anybody. Meaning like if somebody's sick and they're next to somebody born on the 6, they'll naturally start getting better from any ailment, from arthritis, from coronavirus, whatever. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube anymore. I don't know. Whatever. You can get better from anything once you're next to somebody born on the 6th. The people born on the 6th have a very healing presence. You guys typically get taken advantage of because you're like, everybody else is lucky, I'm not. Woo was me, da da da. The problem is this. Drink break. The problem is this. You guys typically let losers leech off you. Meaning like you let people that have like little to no accolades in their life leech off you, criticize you, put you down after they took all your energy and then took the luck for themselves karmically. What you want to do is this. Understand that there's going to be people in your life that are good, bad, and then in between. And most people are going to be in between. You don't know what to classify them as. Do not give that healing energy away for free. Make sure you put that into a career where you're a therapist, a psychiatrist, a chiropractor, something, some sort of medical professional, or an arbitrator or mediator, where you bring groups together and then they're all family again. You know what I mean? Like, you guys need to get paid for that healing energy. Do not let people leech it off of you. If you're born the 15th, you can own like a dance studio. You guys do very well with business. Any sort of business around the arts is going to be very good luck for you. Unfair advantage. If you have a business that has to do with creative arts, you will automatically succeed. No questions asked. Born the 24th, optimized version of the 6. These type of people are the hardest working 6s, but then also the most underpaid. If you're born the 24th, like, really step it up. Like, you're the most competent version of the 6 when it comes to actually working, but you guys don't actually get your just results because of lack of self-esteem, and then I would almost dare say lack of self-respect, but what it really is lack of self-belief. I'm not gonna go at you guys and bully you guys. It's a lack of self-belief that you deserve better. That 4 energy is holding you down. If you have that 4 energy, you need to use it to work hard, but then expect more from life as well. The unfair advantage that you guys have is this. You guys can read anybody like a book. You got to use that to put into a career in which you're paid to read people, whether that be some sort of private investigator, whether you're working for the government in some sort of way, Secret Service, whether you're studying like you're in a scientific field like sociology. You got to look at things where it's like you have to do pattern recognition or study people, and you'll do very, very well in those sort of areas and dominate like no one else. But where people have to study, you're born with that innate gift. Next, number 7. People born the 7th are specialists, man. Like, specialists. I always, like, the first guy comes to mind is like, I'm a boxing fanatic, so I think about like Gervonta Davis. He did okay this year. No comment. But Gervonta Davis is somebody who's a boxing, I'd arguably say pound for pound best fighter, but he has a peculiar ability to be extremely good at just fighting. He's a fighting genius in my eyes, and most 7s are a genius whatever it is that they do. So my point in this is, if you're born the 7th, you might not be the best talker. The 7s are usually pretty introverted, don't really quite know how to like say what's on their mind, but you guys' ability to do things competently is beyond anything anybody can ask for. Meaning, people born the 7th can be very, very spectacular at things like pattern recognition, very similar to that 24. Also very good at, I would say, it's not just pattern recognition, but the ability to sort of like read people, read the room, but then use their intuition to sort of see the underlying message behind everything. So 7s can also be very good investigators, politicians, salespeople. if they choose to. It depends on your social IQ. Like if you're somebody who has different numbers in your chart that balance out that 7, you still are able to be social, then cool. When we're talking about the innate gift of the 7 by itself, what you're more so looking at is this. The 7 by itself is good with pattern recognition and is good with just overall mathematic or scientific intelligence for the most part. You guys usually do very good when it comes to having to use math, science, or just sociology as a whole to do good in life. A lot of good athletes are born the 7th as well. The only thing is you guys are very prone to injuries, so you want to be careful of that. Your body might hinder you. It might feel like an uphill battle. People born the 16th have a very keen attention to detail. It's the most attractive version of the 7s by far, 1 and 6, also the most entrepreneurial. People born the 16th do very, very well when it comes to things like interior design, wedding design, photography, choreography, creative arts, and its most famous version of the 7, so social media, you guys can kill that. Once you guys are putting yourself together in the right way, you're into yourself, you're into your surroundings, your interior of your vehicle, your home, everything's nicely decorated, you'll be able to exemplify and then show that energy that you naturally have. And that's what the 16 is all about, is about making things look better. And you guys have a genius way of doing it. Very, very competent people when it comes to design. 25, I'm born the 25th. We're the best communicators by far of the 7s. The 7, not good communicator, they're good at doing things. The 16 is good at showcasing what they do. The 25th is good at talking about what they do. So we're the best because we have the 2 and we have the number 5. Both of them are very communicative, diplomatic, understand people very well. So it's the most talkative version of the 7. So we're the vocal, we're the beacon of, I'd say, of the intelligence of the 7, for lack of a better word. We're able to actually verbalize what the other 7s want to say. Number 8. 8, of course, is the workaholic. 8s can outwork anybody. If you're born the 8th, you do very well in the medical field. You also can do very well when it comes to financially advising people. So anything to do with like speculative marketing within stocks, crypto, forex, or if you want to get into the medical field, like being a surgeon, doctor, what have you, those things will do very well for you. Your special ability is the fact that you guys can really reflect karma very well. So as soon as you start thinking positively, you'll see positive results in your life right away. The same thing if it's negative, you'll see negative. You guys that have all the 8s have to focus the most off your karma. It's the most karmic version of the 8 by far, because you're just the raw by itself 8 with the Saturnian energy. So you got to use that in the right sequence. Thought, word, and action. Make sure that aligns to a specific vision, and then keep resilient on that vision until you see it through. 17 gets the most amount of money out of all the 8s by far. 17 is the most famous as well, most worldly renowned. As long as you stay humble, you'll see fame, whatever it is that you do. Just stay humble, you're good. Number 26, most creative version of the 8. They're the most musically inclined. People with the 26 tend to do very well in fields that demand you to know about other people, but more so about like social to a certain extent, but more so just music, arts, creativity. Because that 6 energy in there, you guys can make millions to billions of dollars if you use creative arts as a business in some sort of way. Last but not least, we have the number 9. Number 9 by itself is all about completion. It's most adaptive. Your special ability is that you can adapt to anybody or any situation, no questions asked. The 18 is the richest version of the 9. 1 and 8 means for sure rich in China. So what that essentially means here on this side of the world is that you guys can get money through negative means, meaning either you guys do crime to get money, don't do that, that's karmic. But what you guys can really get money through is like, if you're in an impoverished environment, by providing a solution to that impoverished environment. If you're in an environment that something's gone wrong, you providing that solution to whatever's gone wrong is what's going to get you rich. It's as simple as that. The 27th is the most holy and spiritual version of the 9. You guys are very intuitive because of the number 7, creative because of the 2, and understand people very well because of the 2, that diplomatic nature. With a company with the 9, that makes you guys able to unlock like Kundalini, Samadhi, Master Tai Chi, any sort of martial art. You guys do very well in like music, art, acting, the entertainment industry for the most part, but it's a hidden command number as well. So you guys do very well in entrepreneurial ventures where in which you're not really seen, but you guys are just running the show, like owning crypto machines, vending machines, ATMs, running stores but have employees running it, faceless social media. All those things are very good for people born the 27th specifically, because that 2 usually wants to be behind the number 1, the 7's already behind, and the 9's a hidden command. So if you're born the 27th, the more you can hide yourself from the public and then make your money, is the better off you'll be. All right, so I just wanted to give you guys that. It's a bit of advanced knowledge now for each birth number, how you can get money, what your special innate gifts are. The next part of it to know your special innate gifts is in your expression number. It's your last life path. I've gone over that in a prior video before, where you have to know that whatever your expression number is, meaning in Pythagorean, whatever your expression number is was your life path number in your last reincarnation. So you have all of that ability naturally. That accompanied with your birth number is how you figure out what to do for a career and then how to get ahead in life in general. All right. And that also controls your luck, is that birth number accompanied by the name number and life path. That triangle is extremely important. Be going over more of that this week coming. So thank you guys so much for your time today. If you have any questions for me, just leave in the comment section. Aside from that, like, subscribe. Holla, be for today, guys. Peace.